Hey, people. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I wanted to make a video about Fatal Fury and the state of it right now. I know there's been a lot of new game announcements. There's not really a lot of buzz for this game recently. So I just wanted to talk about my thoughts. A few months, has it been a month? Has it been 2 months down the line? And I just wanted to talk about this game. I don't think a lot of people are talking about this game anymore. And I just want to talk about why is that. Let's go sort of into it. So let's first start off with the cliches. Player count, Steam player count. SNK CEO has been stepped down from position due to poor sales. Is that a conspiracy? Is it not? Who knows? There's been a lot of going against this game in general, be it the CR7 sexual allegations, be it the Saudi investments, be it, they added a DJ into the game. There's a lot of grifting and the FGC, There's people who benefit from this game's success as much as there's people who benefit from this game's failure. Take, for example, people who are playing Street Fighter 6 right now. They would want Fatal Fury to fail, because what does that mean? If Fatal Fury is succeeding, that means less attention to Street Fighter 6. There's people comparing it to Street Fighter 6, and of course they're comparing it to Street Fighter 6 because this is much more like an offshoot of Street Fighter 6 than it is, let's say, a Mark of the Wolves sequel. I don't think a lot of people are ready to admit this, but the universal mechanics in this game are a lot more like Street Fighter 6 than it is Mark of the Wolves. And anyone going back could probably tell you that. The way that Mark of the Wolves worked, it didn't have like dumbass EXE moves and stuff like that. It didn't have drive impact, etc. It's a lot different than what you would expect a sequel to that game to be. Obviously, that's the comparison, because a lot of people who were fans of this game were touting it as the Street Fighter killer, almost. Street Fighter hasn't had a patch in a long time, so now these FGC content creators are like, this game is, everyone's gonna have to play this game. And why is that? Because one thing, a lot of these FGC creators are being paid, for one thing. Two, a lot of these competitors want the prize pools, right? A lot of people know that the prize pools of this game were absurd, And so we noticed a lot of creators and a lot of competitors cry to the fair heavens that this game is going to be the next coming of Jesus Christ himself, right? We all seen it, right? Maybe I'm the only one that's seen it, This was going to be this was going to change things, But look where we are now. No one's talking about this game. Everyone who was a Fatal Fury fan have moved on to other games or are talking about Street Fighter 6 now. They've moved on to Tokon, they've moved on to Hunter x Hunter, Nen Impact, and the new Invincible game, Everyone's making content for those games now. I notice a lot of guide creators just jump ship, Are they ever going to come back to this game, I'm not saying that they're never going to, but I think that it's time to face the truth that this game is a massive flop. Maybe not in terms of SNK games in general, but it did sell fell worse than the last one. You can't talk about the player count in the Reddit. I think that's kind of hilarious. But it's not just like the player account. You go to the official Discord, and it's just like less than a dozen people all talking to each other. And I'm one of them, you know? And I avoid half of them, you know? So, yeah, it's like a lot of people are taking a lot of copium about this game, and they've been living in a lot of denial about this game. But does that mean, like, they should stop playing the game? No. I think that anyone who's a fan of this game should continue playing this game and enjoying it how they'd like, you know? It is a great game, but I think it's too homogenized. It's not doing anything new, not breaking the mold, and it's too like Street Fighter 6 to really make a difference, I say. A lot of people are talking like this is some genius brain game, but it's not. It is just Street Fighter 6 with perhaps more restricted drive impact in a lot of ways. You can tell me I'm wrong, you can tell me I'm a fucking idiot, you know, it's fine, but I think it's very telling, like, how quick the FGC were to jump from this game, and how quick they were to sell you on this game. And I that's like what I want to say at the end of the day, is that your friends, they're not like us, right? They don't give a fuck about the games that they're shilling. They don't give a fuck about anything other than the money they can make from the game. You know, you just look at, like, all the corruption, you know? Like, what happened to hacks recently in the Smash community. What's happening to Clayton Chapmen, the combo guy that the FGC is blacklisted and bullied whilst he's fucking dying of a near terminal illness. And one of the biggest content creators, I won't name names, is all responsible for it, you know? And no one's talking about it. I've seen FCC content creators sell as gacha games designed to prey on people who are lonely and mentally ill, to, like, just wring them out of their money. And I guess that's all I just want to say at the end of the day, is, like, play games for you, play games that you enjoy, and don't get caught up in this, like, cult-like bubble of personality of the FGC, because they're all phonies at the end of the day. They don't give a fuck about the game. Half of them don't complete, and a lot of them are all they want is their game to succeed so they can continue making money off the fans. And yeah, they're not like the underdogs as well, standing up against these companies. At the end of the day, a lot of these companies are just trying to not go bankrupt, you know? But yeah, this is just like my little rant. I see so many Fatal Fury content creators jump ship, you know? It's just so corny. Anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and this has been my rant about the FGC. Catch you later.